couldn't move.
Been a while since I made a video. I figured I might go ahead and do another one. So, just got back from a 2-gun down in Birmingham, Alabama. And I wanted to make a quick video just recapping the stages and, of course, the gear I used. Stay tuned. So I went down to Brock's Gap to compete in their 2-gun match that they hold about twice a year, I believe. Now, they have 4 stages total. Stages are extremely challenging. I really like them, and for a technical match, it is probably one of the best 2-guns that you can compete in the area. Now, they have ample ranges to be able to stretch out to 500 yards. So you're not going to be just shooting, 100 yards. You're not going to be just shooting in just regular pistol bays. Now, my loadout is the exact same loadout that I have been using for quite a while. My rifle has been the standard that I've been using. Of course, we're going to double check, make sure it's empty. This rifle is empty. So this is my 14.5. I know that I have already done a video on this earlier. I'll link that below if you're interested in getting more of a detailed look at it. This is the same rifle I ran, and of course the same optic. I've talked about this plenty of times. This is the Primary Arms 3X ACC BDC reticle. Try and talk about this already a lot if y'all want to see that video. Second thing I ran was, of course, Glock 17. Now, this is pretty much the same Glock I've had for 13 years, 14 years now. So, I know a lot of people say, hey man, there are a lot of guys talk about, I swap out guns. I like to test out different guns and try different things. And that's cool and all. But what would I rather do? Buy a different gun every so often? Or just buy ammo and keep shooting this? The other thing I ended up getting was I used this ALS holster that I got from a guy for like real cheap. He basically said he didn't need it anymore, so I ended up getting it real cheap, put a QLS mount on it, and of course rattle canned it. It's really cool. Don't discount using some hand-me-downs, used gear. I know this is a little bit older. It ain't got the cool whatever thumb ride safety or whatever, but don't discount it. It's still pretty good. And of course, for my chest rig, I decided to run this with my Crye JPC Gen 1 with the Helicon chest rig that I have attached to the front. Now, I know I've done videos on this already. Of course, I'll link that in the description box if anybody's interested in seeing it. But I did want to run this and kind of try this out, running a full rig, kind of get an idea how it's going to feel if I do want to use this in running guns.
No, I just mean like for shooting. If I gotta change it's gonna be
It's really will be fine. Yeah.
I like
Yeah, just shoot. Mine's are so large in 2-gun like Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know. Where's he missing?
Left.
Misses in the graph, man.
Missing left?
I see about every third one.
Yeah. Move it to 5.
Yeah. See, like every third of it. First two, he missed them by 3 feet. Hit one over here, one down there. Not very steady right there. Couldn't move.
So stage one consisted of a long range stage. You're shooting 5 targets out to 500 yards, a total of 3 times total. So 15 rounds total is all the round count was for that stage. You would shoot from 3 different positions. Now, unfortunately, I had only shot my primary arms 3x out to 325 yards. So this one was a bit of a challenge for me.
In the burbs. Watch that 180,
Watch that 180.
please.
Come on back.
It's because we keep holding this stuff to keep them in our pockets.
So stage 2 was a good stage. Ended up, you had your targets for me, it was on my right hand side. Now, running up, they actually kind of felt like it was literally at your 180 as you're shooting. So, of course, I did almost pass one of them. When I got to the barricade, I have never actually shot a VTEC barricade with my gun canted at a full 90-degree angle. Again, that was on me. That's a technique I've never actually practiced. So that was one that I found to be challenging. But again, it was a learning process and something I really did enjoy.
You called one.
Burn it down.
On stage 3, that one actually was really fun. That one I really enjoyed because you were using a mix of rifle and pistol. Now, there was a lot of things that, going back looking, I could probably work on. you know, from moving while shooting to being able to be more fluid in my movements from one target to the next. I think that's something I need to focus a little bit more on. I did almost get lost on the stage because there were so many targets that I lost focus on which ones I had hit and which ones I did not hit. Overall, stage 3 was extremely good. It was fast, run and gun, spray and pray kind of stage.
Hit.
So stage 4, now that one was same thing. The distance I really wasn't too sure on because they don't tell you what the distance is when you get there. I think it was about 300 yards or so. Wasn't sure the size of the target, so again, that's no one else's fault but my own. Using this BDC, and BDCs are not actually calibrated to a specific bullet. BDCs are calibrated for a specific bullet weight at a specific temperature, at a specific barrel length, a specific velocity. See where I'm going? BDCs are not optimal. That's why I actually have a preference for using mil dots. But anyway, so got out, shot it off the barricade, which was actually pretty fun. Then I moved to different types of barricades, continue shooting and engaging targets. Then I transitioned to my pistol and continued shooting. Finished up shooting the stage. There was several targets that was almost 30 yards. It seemed like they're actually above the stage. So you're actually aiming up at an angle. It was kind of weird. I've never shot upwards at an angle like that. And that's one of the things I was talking about. Overall, it was a very good stage. I really appreciate it. I found that one to be very challenging and one I really enjoyed. So to summarize, Brock's Gap 2-gun is an extremely good match. Very technical, very challenging. If you do have the opportunity to go shoot it, you definitely should. You're not gonna leave feeling like you did not get something out of it. There is a lot of lessons to be learned at that match, and I really enjoyed it. I felt like there's a lot of takeaways that I got out of it. I'm really looking forward to the next match. If you have the opportunity, as I said, you definitely should go out there. I'm really happy with my gear, really happy with my chest rig and how it performed. Now, there is some other things I'll address in a subsequent video, but that's for another discussion. If you like what you're seeing, you know the saying, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Drop some wisdom in the comments, or just make fun of the video. I don't mind. I like reading them. I enjoy the conversation. All right. See y'all next time.